Hi, and welcome to the first day of our first physical science project for sixth grade science. And it is Monday, November 30th, 2020, for my students doing remote and virtual learning this year. So, on the first day of a project, we have a lot of tasks that we usually complete. And this year it's going to look a little different because we don't quite have the same abilities to collaborate with one another. Okay, so I want to point out a few things here on the landing page. I've put the Zoom link that's just for Mrs. Sprague's first and sixth hour classes. And we will have our first virtual meeting. I'm sorry, we had our first virtual meeting last Tuesday. And starting this week, we will meet for attendance on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My classes will all meet together at 10:30, and the link will stay here. If you need the ID or the passcode, it's posted for you as well. So let's take a look at today's agenda. First things first, you do need to take the project pretest. It's a good idea if you take that pretest prior to doing anything else in this agenda for today. The video I'm recording right now will be posted here in the agenda. And here's a little helpful links and to-do list for you. So this is another project that I've developed using the website Mosa Mack, which we just used for our adaptation project. And I really like their introduction video on potential and kinetic energy. So we're going into our physical science units, and we're going to start by learning about the different types of energy. Potential and kinetic energy will be featured in this Mosa Mack video. And I'd like you to take a minute after this video to watch it, actually 6 minutes to be exact. Let's take a look in the new project briefcase and see the driving question. It's very, very short. The question is, how is kinetic energy related to both potential energy and the mass of an object? And actually, if you're paying very careful attention to the Mosa Mack video, you might already know the answer to that. But we'll be figuring out through a variety of activities and labs. And hopefully our big lab at the end of the project in January will be when we're back to face-to-face learning. So as you can see, we have 3 project folders. We have the project launch. There is another link to the Mosa Mack video, and we're going to focus on the know and need to know for a graded activity today. I've taken out the group contract. When you do your know and need to know today, you're going to submit in the Dropbox 3 things you know about the project and 3 things you need to know. And of course, you're welcome to add more than 3 if you wish. Our project lesson folders are already here for you to see. I will be converting a lot of these to digital and doing a lesson, just like I am right now, a video for you for all of these different lessons. There are 4 lessons total in this project, just like in the last one. Now, the project wrap-up is a bowling lab, which I'm hoping we're back together for. And we'll get to that in January to see if we can use our knowledge of potential and kinetic energy to solve a problem. Okay, so back to the agenda. We need to take the pretest. We need to watch the Mosa Mack video. We just took a look in the new project briefcase, but I invite you to do that on your own so that you're familiar with going through the different folders. And then, of course, you have the copy of the calendar, which was printed for you and sent home. But let's just take a quick look at it. This is probably going to change some in terms of how many days we work on certain things. We will Zoom tomorrow and kind of wrap up the project launch. Lesson 1 will take 2 days. We'll Zoom again on Thursday. Okay. Lesson 2 will take a couple days, and we can wrap up on this Zoom. So you can kind of see that I have it broken down where you have some independent work, and then we'll talk and go through it at our Zoom meeting. All right, I am planning on doing the post-test prior to our return in January because the post-test focuses on a lot of content from these lessons. And my hope is that we're back together and can do these labs and planning activities for our presentation when we're back. So if you have any questions, let me know. We will be meeting in a Zoom tomorrow. And if you're in Mr. Haney or Mr. Henderson's class, they will post their own Zoom link and time for you as well. So we'll see you soon.